Start with too high to die. Alright. So we're back to cheeseblock. Bit of a skyblock, a bit of a cheesy skyblock. Listening to Too High to Die by Puddle Music. We'll get Mud Puddle going in a moment. Alrighty, so that of course is Too High to Die, and we'll be listening to Mud Puddle shortly. Hello there in the chat if you're there. Welcome. It's been a couple of weeks since Mud Puddle because we had April Fool's Day update last Thursday. Doesn't seem like the Twitch notification has come through yet. That's a little odd. Let me just try doing another update all on the Twitch side of things. Alrighty, hopefully that'll get the Twitch notification going as well for my Discord notifications at least. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just going to do a bit of advertising in a couple of Discord channels. Actually, just the one I think will do for the moment. Yeah, that's fine. See if we get any more people watching. And I'll get started. If you're there in the audience, just say hello, let me know you're there. And if you're... it's nice to know there's people watching is all. And if you're not there, then don't tell me. I'm just going to close my browser so I've got a little bit more FPS. Alrighty. Once the track finishes, we'll just get ourselves into the game screen. Alrighty, so that was Mud Puddle by Puddle Music, and I'm Takeout Fred. Welcome. This is cheeseblock. I have Mycelium in my hand, and I have cheese in my hand. And those two things are related. We've made the mycelium from using this cheese curd, basically cheese curd blocks, and putting them into a flowing mushroom stew, and that allows us to get mycelium, which we can then turn into dirt. And we've got a little basic mob farm there made of cheese curd as well. It's a Tinker's Construct based mod pack, and let's get back into it. So our aim is to get some lava and hopefully get ourselves going with some more cheese making, different types of cheese, and to progress through Tinker's Construct. So we need to get some normal trees as well. We've only got a slime based tree there, a skyroot tree, which is a slimy tree. So let's get into the quest book and have a look at where we're up to. Okay, so next thing we need to do, we've already done it, is we need to make some blank red sandcasts, and we need to start making some casting stuff. So we need a casting basin, a seared faucet, casting table. We need to get some chili cheese, and we need to make an EFLN, which is not sure exactly what it's for, but it's a little explosive basically. And we need that to make some stuff by exploding cheese curd. It'll all make sense eventually, I think. Alright, so we have a few things here. We've got a melter. We've got a mob farm that looks like it's filled up, so let's clear out the mob farm. Got an ender pearl, we've got some rotten flesh, we've got gunpowder, and we got bone meal. We've got bones for bone meal. And I got another ender pearl. Okay, cool, so it's working. You can hear we've got at least one zombie villager there. Okay, we've got two. So we want to try and get a golden apple and tame/cure a zombie villager. We need to get some more sand. So the way we get sand at the moment is we make a particular type of cheese. So we have a dense cheese block here, which is where we get some of our cheese from. We have some string, and we have the ability to get some wood. So let's make some more of these. We've got lots of cheese blocks here as well. So we need to make some cheese that is, what is it? We need to make some red Leicester cheese, which means we need to dye some cheese orange. So to do that, first thing we need, we got 3 there. We get one more red flour. Cheese Skyblock, it is indeed. Welcome Catsmith, and welcome Lewis. Yeah, so this is a mod pack made by Dan Ross Probs, and he did a few episodes of it and hasn't updated anything since. And I thought, after the first couple of episodes, I wouldn't mind playing through it myself, so I decided to give it a go. And yeah, I'm up to episode 5, well, up to stream 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some orange cheese here, red Leicester cheese. Should be enough to make 2 of them. And we can make some sand out of that. And with the sand and the clay and some gravel, we can then make some more grout, and we can get started on making some more stuff. So how do we get the sand for the cheese? Well, firstly, put the cheese down, and we have to break it with a paxel. No, not a paxel, a pickadze. And that gives us sand. And to get the gravel, we need to make some packed mud. So to make the packed mud, obviously we need dirt. And we have a bed we'll need to go to shortly, but for the moment, we'll just dig up the dirt again. We'll replace it. And we'll grab our water bottle and we'll turn it into mud. Alright, now we need some wheat to turn that into packed mud. Don't have any spare wheat at the moment, so it might be a good time to get some sleep. We do, however, have bone meal and wheat here, so let's just quickly deal with that. And we'll turn that into packed mud once we've had a sleep. Alright. What mic do I use? This one is a Siren. Let's have a look. Siren. Razer Siren Mini, yeah. And I've just got it on a little boom. So it took me a while to get the sound the way I liked it. I've actually got a bit of sound dampening behind it. I've actually got an old sleeping bag pinned to the wall, and that has got rid of a lot of the echoes and background noise from the room, which I found really easy. So pretty happy with that. It was a reasonably priced mic at the time, and it's done me well since I've set it up the way it's set up now. So I need to break this into gravel. That gets us some gravel. So with the sand, the clay, and we need some more clay. So let's make a bit more dirt. Yeah, two'll do. Okay. Show you the cheese, please. Sure. I got cheese right here. Got blocks of cheese. This is cheese curd. And we just made some... welcome, by the way, Mermaid Brigade. And we've also got some more cheese we're going to make shortly. We just need to make some mud so we can get some clay. And if you're enjoying what you're watching, by the way, feel free to like the stream. If you haven't subscribed already and you enjoy the stream enough by the time you've finished watching, feel free to subscribe on the way out. Or if you just feeling generous, feel free to subscribe anyway. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow instead. Hey, thanks, Lewis. Appreciate it. If you want to follow on Twitch, if you haven't already, that'd be great as well. I'm trying to get to partner on Twitch. Oh, affiliate on Twitch. Partner will be a while. And to get to, I think it's YouTube, YouTube affiliate. 500 subs, whatever that is, to gets you the basic monetization. I'm working on both of those. All right. Now we've got our little mob farm here. We'll just get another one of these. So we've got some wooden hoppers. A little bit simpler than the regular hoppers. Only have one slot in them. I've got a little mob farm there that doesn't require any water, which is good because it means it'll generate endermen as well. We need ender pearls later on. Okay, so no clay yet. No extra clay. We'll make some grout. And we'll get into some more of the Tinker's Construct content. So how much have we got left in here? So we've got 1 bowl, 2 sips, and 25 millibuckets of, what's that word again? Mushroom stew. So let's get ourselves a bowl. We can actually put that mushroom stew away, most of it. We will need some more wood, so let's cut down this tree. All right. Thank you very much, Lewis. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching on YouTube as well. All right, so there's a lot more cheese to come. So to give you an idea of what this world started as, it was about, well, basically all of this that you see here was just a 5x5x5 block of these cheese blocks. And to give you an idea of how the cheese blocks work, We'll get more into that in a moment, because we actually need to make something that will allow us to make more resources. So, make ourselves a wooden bowl. A set of wooden bowls. And there we go, there's some mushroom stew that we've dropped. We'll just have to pop these away so we can pick it up. Must have already had a bowl. Oh no, that's right, you get 4. Okay, so there's our mushroom stew. And can we... No, we can't pick it up in a bottle. That'd be funny. A bottle of mushroom stew. So, 2 sips and 25 millibuckets of mushroom stew left. We can afford to just trash that. So, let's grab a pickaxe. Let's put a few more of these cheese curd blocks down for the moment, that when we break the top of the melter, we don't lose it off into the void. This mod pack does have forgiving void, which is nice. It means if I fall off the edge, I don't have to worry about the landing. I don't have to worry about dying in the void, but I do still have to worry about a few other things. So we've got a little wooden pick here that was actually made in the early stages to allow mining crafting tables and furnaces. You'll understand if I have to make them again, but for the moment I'm trying to avoid that. Alright, so we want to make some cheese fondue for starters. Do we actually have that in our tree yet, in our quest tree? We don't. We want to get some chili cheese as well though, so let's get some chili cheese. Now, chili cheese we make by setting red Leicester cheese on fire, because of course we do. Let's make some more of that red Leicester cheese. And checking out clay. No clay yet. Let's put some of these things away. What have we got? We got a couple of bows there. Let's. There we go. Those two aren't enchanted. Craft those together to save some space. And we've got the enchanted bow here, which we can turn into something else later. And we're going to have a lovely grilled cheese sandwich here as well. Alright, so some more cheese. Let's pop that bit of wood away, and those logs, and that sky slime. I'll pop the sand away for now as well. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quite like some of the mods that are on here, like the bedrock style flower breeding, or flower duping, as opposed to just making it randomly spread on the grass and getting different types of things from grass, or from bone meal. Okay, so the mod, this mod pack is called Cheeseblock. There's a link to it in the description, and it's based around the fact that you can make cheese in Tinker's Construct. So Dan Rothrob really liked that idea, and he said to himself, "Let's run with that, and let's make a mod pack that is based on cheese." So here's our cheese block, and we have our flint and brick. It's a slightly easier thing to make than a flint and steel, and you don't have any stone yet, and you don't have much access to steel. Don't know why I said stone. Now we just set this random bit of cheese curd on fire, and we'll throw some red Leicester cheese blocks in there. We get back some chili cheese. We'll put that fire out so we don't burn ourselves. The chili cheese is great because if you eat it, it gives you fire resistance, and it can also be used as fuel. And then we've got the quest completed for actually making the chili cheese. Alright. Now the XP cheese, you can also eat that, but you can buy stuff from the cheese shop. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, chili cheese has the same fuel value as coal and charcoal, and it even works as fuel in the melter as well. So you can use that for fuel in the melter to melt some chili cheese and make some chili cheese fondue. And we can also use it to make other things. We can melt other things in the melter as well. But what we want to do at the moment is we want to smelt up the grout. So let's put a bit of chili cheese in there for that. It should hopefully give us enough grout to make some things. Now, do we have We may need to put the other 3 grout we've got here into a regular furnace so that we can make some things. Alright, so put those ones in there. We'll just use another chili cheese for fuel. And there we go, we've got some clay again. That's just the vanilla method of making clay. There are other ways of getting clay, but that's the easiest way to do it. Alright, so where were we up to? There was another thing we were looking for. We're looking to get... So we got the chili cheese. We got the 4 gunpowder. Now we need the EFLN. And we also need to make some casting stuff. So that's what we need these seared bricks for. So the seared bricks we can turn into 3 seared faucets, which we need for pouring things. And we're going to need a whole lot more in a moment. It is possible to cheese the intended progression. No pun intended, but possibly entirely intended. So I've played through this a fair bit off stream to get an idea of the mod pack, and it was a lot of fun. But there are certainly ways to cheese the intended progression. So for example, I can skip ahead knowing what is coming up, and I can get myself a bunch of resources fairly early, is what I'm actually planning to do. But I'm going to need some more wooden buckets to do that. The easiest way to make the wooden buckets is to just craft them straight out of Skyroot blocks, because you don't accidentally make bowls if you're using things there. Okay, so the buckets can be repaired as well, but we need a fresh bucket for what I want to do here. And let's see if we've got a full bucket worth in there yet. We have 1 block worth, which I think we can pick up with a bucket. Let's give it a try. We can indeed. So 1,000 millibuckets of seared stone gives us some molten seared stone. Now the reason we want this, you'll see momentarily, it gives us access to a bunch of stuff and we can get to lava that much sooner. But first, we want to put down some more of this mycelium, because it's something that's vaguely flame-proof. And we need to put some of this other stuff down. Let's put the cheese in the offhand. We'll put the rest of the we'll put the XP cheese with the rest of the XP cheese. All right. So wheat seeds can go away, XP cheese can go away, and the skyroot logs can go away again. So we've got our wooden seared stone bucket, which will be important later. We've got another empty wooden bucket. We're still trying to get some lava. Okay, so you can cheese the intended progression by getting a metal bucket when you're not meant to, for example, by trickery with wandering traders, which I didn't manage to do with the wandering trader that these llamas came from. You can also do some interesting things. Oh, there's another villager there. So let's make another villager trap on this side then. So we'll grab some more of those skyroot planks. We'll try and trap a witch as well. If we can get some villagers, then we can certainly do a bit more with the progression. Alright. It has chili that makes you fire resistant. Yes, that's right. And it also acts as a fuel. It's a pretty cool food. There's a lot of variants to the original cheese block that came with Tinker's Construct. I'll give you a few extra things, some of which are a bit cheesy. Okay, so we want to put 1 block down there. Let's just check what we've done on this side. So we've got 2 blocks there, got some stairs, and we've got some more blocks. So let's mirror that over here. We need some more trapdoors, and of course we need a boat, but we want to make sure that we've got Some extra blocks down here. So we'll go and... did we plant it? We didn't plant another tree, did we? We'll go and plant another skyroot tree. And the next thing we want to be able to get is a regular tree as well. So there's a skyroot sapling. We'll just bone meal that to save some time. This grass as well, but that's not needed at the moment. Okay. Now we can also start putting things into storage drawers, which we have. Hey, Captain. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. And there's the other clay. Excellent. I'll just grab that, and we'll get some more going. We're going to need more and more clay for grout. Now, we did have some more gravel and sand already, didn't we? We do, so let's make some more grout while we remember. Gets us 6 more. It's a good start. And it's not quite enough, but that's okay. Put those ones in here. And let's see. More chili cheese for fuel. Easy. Haven't been in a while, that's true. I'm doing well. And I've got a few people watching, so having fun. Got someone who turned up just for the cheese, which is nice. And we got some gold armor there. That might be the start of our... golden apples. Nah, I didn't drop it. Worth a try, though. Okay. So... let's get... so look at what's over here. So we got... 3, and then we got it going behind, and we got the trapdoors. So let's mirror that again over here, and we need some stairs. Alright, I think we need a crafting table down here as well. Let's make another crafting table. So we can quickly make the things we need while we're down here. Extra crafting tables are always useful. So, I think we had some stairs already, so let's just make the trapdoors. How many do we have? We had 4. Yeah, we had 4. Alright, so it's 4 trapdoors. Not what we wanted, that's fine. We'll just fix that. Place one here. One there. That one up. The bottom one. And repeat that up here. Alright, and we'll try the same thing here, and then we'll figure out what we'll do with the last one. Alright, now we can actually eat, so we might have that bit of mushroom stew. Grab our axe again. And that'll do us for the moment for keeping things under control here. We'll just grab ourselves another boat in a moment. Alright, grab those back. This is a little zombie villager catcher I like to use with my mob farm design. It's a modification of a design originally by Il Mango. leave the rotten flesh there. We don't really need any more of that. So we will turn that into bone meal, and we'll take the crafting table with us. Alright. So, next thing we need to go back. So we put one of these faucets down. Need to go back and check on these. They're done. So we need one more of those, which means we need more clay, which we forgot to do. So let's do some more clay. Cheese away for the moment. Try it again. Cheese away for the moment. Take up our dirt and make some more clay. You can automate most of this later, but I really can't be bothered automating stuff a lot of the time. It's just not needed in the quantities that would require us to make it. So now we need more gravel, which means we need a little bit more of that mud. So pop these down. All right, and not mud. Yeah, it is mud. And we need more wheat. May as well get some more and be prepared for next time. And it's pretty safe to just stay up. Also, just interesting to note, the moon is made of cheese in this environment, just for fun. All right, more gravel. No, we want to use pickads or it's not going to work. Special harvesting recipe. Okay, and we had some more clay and we have the gravel. Do we have the sand? I think we put the sand away. Don't have the sand, so we need more of the red Leicester cheese. Okay, so that's easy enough. Make some more dye. Put Skyred saplings back. Isn't the moon normally cheese? Yeah, I have 5 clay, but I need gravel and sand. The sand is what I need for the ground. So we'll just go sleep. So I prefer the daylight. And we're going to make some fondue shortly. We just need to actually fondue. We need to actually get to the point where we're ready to make that though. So dense cheese we can turn into a regular cheese block again. A bunch of regular cheese blocks. They can go over here. Okay, and did we place... Yeah, we got the gravel, did we? We did. Sand, that was it. So we need the red Leicester cheese. So we need some more of that cheese. Let's go with 5, 6 this time. No, that'll be too much bone meal. We'll go with 3. Probably 4, in fact. And we've got exactly enough to make 16 orange dye, which will be enough to make 4 red Leicester cheese. So let's grab one more bit of cheese. Alrighty. There's our more cheese. And let's get some more sand. So we'll need some glass later as well, or more glass. And that should be enough now with the gravel and the clay. Yep, we can make some more of the seared bricks. More grout, basically. We need the seared bricks to make stuff until we have enough seared bricks, and then we can just cast stuff. Okay, so where did it go? We have the clay just there. Okay. And that was 10 grout this time. Awesome. So this time, put another 8 in there. Make some more chili cheese blocks. Chili cheese We use chili cheese blocks. We're just going to use individual chili cheese. See how many that smelts. I think one block is equal to whole, and one cheese is probably a little bit less than that. So we need 7 seared bricks to make either a casting table or a casting basin. And to be honest, I honestly don't know if the moon is normally cheese. I know that there's a trope that it is, and it's you know, a fun thing that the moon is made of cheese. But I've never actually been there, so I can't vouch for the fact that it is really cheese. All right, so now we've got our casting table, and we can make in fact, we can do this the easy way. And we need to use a brick. There we go. And now we've made ourselves a pattern, and we can make ourselves some more bricks. Why do we need more bricks, you may ask? Good question. The reason for that is so that we can make a casting basin as well. And also so we can get into making all the things that we need to make lava and more Tinker's Construct stuff. Alright, so still no more clay, but we do have some more grout. How are we going over here? Got 6 more grout. We can put the grout straight into the furnace as well. So we got 1 brick worth there. We don't have a sand cast to put it in. So what we can do though is we can make a gold cast, and that will actually allow us to reuse the cast instead of losing it. But we have 9 seared bricks, which is more than enough. So for those 9 seared bricks, we're going to use 7 of them to make a casting basin. And I think we'll put that on this side. We use another one of these faucets. That way we can either make blocks or we can make bricks or individual items. Now we're not just limited to the seared stone there either. We can also melt some other things. We can melt cheeses, we can melt metals, and we can make alloys. So all right. Let's see. So yeah, I can't take credit for this mod pack, just the fact that I enjoy it, and I've been playing it a bit and sort of know what I'm doing, so I can play it in an entertaining way, hopefully. Let's see. We still have the wooden seared stone. Next thing on the tech tree. So we made the ingot sand casts. We got the seared casting stuff, so let's take that one. And we need to make some nether grout. And we need to get some ingot red sand casts. So we can do that with patterns as well, I believe. So just put another piece of sand there. We can... There we go. We've got six casting sand. I think it's in here. Put these in and we select the... There we go. Ingot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's another quest done. Oh, we got some still sitting in there. Oh, we left the other 2 in there. We may as well make 2 more because they'll be useful. As and when we want to make more of these. We can just throw the grout straight in there. Alright, now the nether grout. I believe we need a chili cheese block for that. Or we need to put chili fondue over seared stone, a block of seared stone from memory. So, let's have a look and double check if that's the case. Nether grout. Casting chili cheese fondue onto grout. Oh, it's just grout. Okay. Well, we messed that up, didn't we? We have to make some more grout. That is fine. We can do that. Unfortunately, you can't turn seared stone back into grout once you've done that. So we'll just use these sand casts. We'll make a few more of these because they will come in handy. We'll just stop at 4 for the moment. Actually, no, we'll do 8 if we've got it. One more brick. We'll just use up the ones we've got then, and we'll put these ones into... We don't have a chest here. Okay. We've got a part chest, but we don't have the storage chest. We'll make one of those in a moment. It's a Tinker's chest. Alright, more sand. And we need to get the EFLN. Now for that, we're going to need more flint. I wonder if EFLN is just for explosive flint. Right, we have some gravel, so we can just mine that gravel over again until we get flint. And we can craft flint as well, but keep it at just... There we go. Okay, now we need gunpowder for this. Do we have a bunch of gunpowder already? Okay, so make ourselves an EFLN. Now we don't want to throw this because it is going to blow holes in things. Well, we do want to throw it, but we don't want to throw it yet. But again, that's another quest, so let's grab that. And why do we want to throw it? Because we can get ourselves some quartz, which will be very useful shortly. Okay. Yeah, this one isn't one I made. I do make mod packs, but not this one. Alright, and we got more clay. It's going to let me grab it. Let's try jumping. There we go. Got it. And we'll make some more grout. And we'll put a chili cheese block or two into... Where were we? Sand, clay ball, and we just used our gravel. Okay. So... More... More stuff. Okay, so let's put the seared stone bucket away for now. And the EFLN we don't want to accidentally use, so we'll put that away. We'll grab ourselves some more... Oops. Always do that. More cheese curd from the correct place, which is the curd generator here. Basically, it's like a cobble generator, except it's a curd generator. So we need that grout, which we're going to need... Got distracted, we're going to need mud for that. Sleep again, I think clearer with a blue sky. I need to move those guys somewhere as well. Getting a bit annoying right there. So we could also make a larger plains area and see if we can get some more mobs. Put the XP cheese away for the moment. 48, that's good. We're going to need some bulk amounts of XP cheese later. And we wanted to make some more mud, that's right. After the gravel again. I don't think this works, but no. I thought it was possible. It must be, I think it's moss and podzol. Podzol, they're the ones. Moss and podzol you can just use a water bucket on directly. For some reason, mycelium you can't. Just to make life difficult, I guess. Alright, so more packed mud. Alright. More gravel. More grout. So there is a way to automate seared stone later on and just skip the grout section altogether. But of course, you need stone for that. Or do you? We'll see. Okay, so grout, and now we want to melt some chili cheese, so we need the chili cheese back. And we need like a whole bucket worth, I think, a whole block worth. So let's see if this is enough. Oh, we've still got seared stone there. There's 1 brick of seared stone left. So we'll get that out. So you can't mix things in the melter is the only thing. I guess we'll use some chili cheese to melt it with. Although it'd be more efficient if we had a 3rd one in there. So make some more chili cheese. I get the feeling we may need at least a few more. Now we're out of bone meal, so back to the mob farm. We do have 1 iron ingot, but we're saving that for the moment. And would you look at that? Got a bunch of skeletons just waiting for us at the mob farm. Also, we've got that zombie villager we were going to try and trap. So be careful not to destroy the zombie villager. Get the skeletons in front of them though. Yep, perfect. Oh yeah, and the mobs occasionally drop XP cheese as well, which is nice. Another bow and some more bone. Okay, and on this side, more bones and some arrows. We'll leave the XP cheese for the moment. Oh. We didn't get the bones. Okay. So, bone meal. That's only 9 bone meal, so we can only make 1 cheese at the moment. No, we can make 2. Let's do. Yep, leaves 1. Put that bone meal away. We do have carrots, but I haven't bothered to plant any again yet. Could probably fix that. Okay. And so 2 more red Leicester, which we can turn into 2 more chili cheese. There we go. So we need the red Leicester, and we need to actually set the red Leicester on fire. And we got more chili cheese. Okay, so... Oh, I accidentally put a chili cheese... Oh no. I accidentally used the chili cheese as fuel as well, but that has given us a bucket of chili cheese. Which I think... Yep, that's enough. Awesome. I'll just put some more cheese curd down as a floor here, just because it's cheap. And there we have our nether grout. There's another quest done. Let's go grab the XP cheese. Oh, I grabbed an ender pearl when I didn't mean to. That was probably what I grabbed before. Alright, I need a boat for the villager. Alright, and we have quite a bit of chili cheese left. So looks like we can probably fix this. Fix this accidental chili cheese usage situation. How much is left? We have 720 millibuckets. Alright. So if we put down one of these, we can make... No, we can't. Okay. So if we add one of these in, can we make a block? Nope. What about a bucket? $990 millibuckets. Really? That's annoying. Alright, well, I guess I need to make some more. Means back to the mob farm. And we'll just pop this water back down for the moment and we'll repair our bucket. Use these two buckets to make one that's not damaged. And yeah, we'll go back to the mob farm. This will be something we need later on. That's two more villages. Okay. We're going to need to make another boat. So, to make the boat we need spruce wood, and we can make spruce wood by making a lot of sticks and crafting the sticks together into spruce wood planks. Don't ask me how that works, it just does. So we've got one spruce plank there. And we've got 3 skyroot planks, so let's make some sticks out of those. Really an efficient way, because we've got to do 7 sticks. But it's easy enough to make skyroot. Let's just see if we can use this 1 bone meal. Nope. Okay, we'll go get the bones out of the mob farm. Oh, that looked like another piece of armor. It was. A helmet. Excellent. And more bones. Great. Okay. Skyroot tree hasn't grown its own, so let's go grow it with bone meal. There we go. That's an excellent point. What about the other boat? I've just left it in the water, haven't I? Completely forgot about it. See, this is why I need you guys, chat. But we do need the wood anyway, so let's just go with I needed the wood and forgot about it. But yes, that is a very good point. Now, I really don't like rain, so it makes for terrible, terrible visuals when streaming and recording. So I'm going to sleep since it's night time and get rid of the rain. But before we do that, I will grab that boat. I knew there was a reason I'd kept that boat. Alright. So let's get this boat on the road. I think that's far enough in. Maybe not. Okay, let's see if that works. Now it's definitely sticking far enough out, so we just punch the villager. Yep, that works. We've got one hit left in him. Okay, now we've got creepers there, which is what we want to have the stairs for. Whoop, almost walked off the edge. Okay, oh, I just realised I don't have the chat on the screen. Let's turn the chat back on stream. There we go. Okay, and we've got 7 string there at the moment. And let's see. Got a bunch of other seeds. Stairs, I knew I had some stairs. Alright, so if we open the bottom one here, we can get the creeper without it seeing us. If we open the top one, we can get the skeleton without it hitting us. And so on. So, keep that up till we get a witch. Which should happen eventually. Some boots. Nice. We may as well put the helmet on. Actually, we're gonna keep that helmet for other reasons. All right. So, I want bone meal. Getting what I'm doing again. So let's put the stairs away. Alrighty. And let's see. We'll bone meal that tree, so we've got one ready to go. All our bone meal, but that's fine. We've got skeletons in the farm. As I put the boots on. Oh. Villager walked right in front of us as we were trying to... Oh no. No. That was a zombie noise. Maybe the zombie went straight in here. No, there's a skeleton. We'll leave it for the moment. Now, if we can get the zombie villagers to go into a smeltery, which we haven't made yet, then that will actually allow us to get little bits of emerald. So it works with zombie villagers and regular villagers, and also with wandering traders. Seems a little bit inhumane when you do it to the ones that are not zombies, but for the zombies, it's like putting them out of their misery. It's another way of getting things, another way of getting emeralds without having to worry about trading saving the villagers first. That makes sense. Now we're going to bone meal. No, we don't have. That's right. We've got beetroots to make the seeds. Beetroot seed to make into slime grass seed. Oh, slime. Yeah, slime seed. Sky slime seed. Whatever it's called. It seems to have just gone into the end here. Yep, there it is. Yeah, sky slime seeds, that's it. Alright, so plant another sky root and we'll put the other planks away. Okay. Alright, now, where were we? we got some zombies caught. So we need nether quartz, and we also need to kill a spider. So we haven't got any spiders yet in our mob farm. I think I heard some up there, so we might be able to convince a spider to come out. Might need to upgrade our mob farm now that we've actually got a few ender pearls. Although theoretically spiders can fall down here, I don't think we can actually kill them directly. We may need to make a spider-specific farm. We can always just upgrade the mob farm to be the standard water-pushing mob farm. So the bottom end of the mob farm doesn't really matter, it's the top end works. Alright, can't really think with all of this groaning going on. And we got some more armor. Nice. Alright. I'll put those away in the other chest. So we can turn that into gold later on. In fact, the golden leggings are there as well. We'll put those away so we don't wear them out. Alright. Now, we need apples, obviously. Now, apples are going to be a little while. We need emeralds before we can get apples. Forgot about that, so... To get regular apples, we need... Oh, either that or we need wandering traders. So we can break the progression by getting a wandering trader first. But we need emeralds to give to the wandering trader, and to get those, we need to progress a bit with the Tinker's construct. So, let's keep going on the mod progression. So, the next obvious thing to do would be to do the plant witchcraft. Now we need, what do we need for the glowberries? I need a magic bean. No. We need glowstone for the glowberries, which means we need witches. But we need the sweet berries first. The sweet berries, we need beetroot soup and pumpkin seeds. Okay, well that should be doable because we've got beetroot. So, let's get some beetroot planted. Just put the seeds away. Let's use some more of this. Oh, we got some more clay. Awesome. Use some more of this podzol. No, not podzol. Mycelium, that's the word. We'll get ourselves some beetroot. Now the ground, we want the dirt. Okay. Let's go this side. We do have a wooden hoe. Awesome. Gonna keep the same amount of grass if we can. And that's right, we wanted more cheese. We wanted more chili cheese. So easy to get distracted with a mod pack like this. We only need one more chili cheese, but we may as well do some more when we get more bones. In the meantime, we will partially grow the beetroot. Sleep. Okay. And cheese block, that's it. So let's place our crafting table. Get ourselves another chili cheese. Just for fun. Let's set the crafting table on fire and do it on top. And I think we'll go for some sticks for the fuel here. And then we have our bucket of chili cheese fondue. So we'll put that away. I'll make you another wooden bucket. Okay. We're getting some stuff that's going to break progression a little bit when we get to the point where we can actually cash them in. Things that we're going to need later. While we're at it, we'll break this one because we don't need any more chili cheese for the moment. And we'll place it again. And let's see. What's next? Okay, so nether quartz and bamboo. That one is sugarcane, I think. Sugarcane, we need... Okay. The sugarcane, we need grass and beetroot soup. So we just need beetroot soup for the next quest, by the look of it. The next non-quartz quest. I don't want to explode things yet, unless we have to. Let's go get some more bones then. And I guess... No, we'll leave it for the moment. I was going to say we need some chili cheese, but don't need it at the moment. Alright. Let's go from behind. Okay. There we go. Nice. A few more bones. Let's get ourselves some beetroot soup. Four beetroot. 5 beetroot? Yeah, 5 beetroot. Okay, I think we need 6, so let's use a few of these. Get another bone meal. And we may as well use a few wheat seeds for bone meal as well. It's definitely much faster to use the mob farm, but if we can get another, I think it's another one. Nope. Okay, well, we'll put these in and see how much soup we get. 3 sips. Okay then. bones at the moment. Alright. Oh. Iron armor, eh? Not dropping it though, that'd be too easy. Alright. Need to check if create mod has been updated to update 6. It has not. I could have told you that if I'd seen your message fast enough. I'm waiting on that too. I'm waiting on Fabric version 6 create mod, but it won't work with Valkyrian Skies for a while, so I'm happy to just leave it because it'll break my mod pack otherwise. Alright, XP cheese. Oh look, there's some bone meal that we forgot about. It's another 5. Hopefully that's enough to progress the soup. That's 1 boil, 1 sip. So we need a bucket. 450ml bucket, so getting close. Alright, let's see if we can get some more. Nope, no more skeletons yet. No, there's one. No more bones yet, though. Oi, that was rude. Alright, now we need to actually eat something. Let's see, what can we eat? We can eat some chili cheese. We can eat some regular cheese. Let's just eat some regular cheese. Wow, we had a whole block of cheese. That's a big appetite. That's like a cubic meter of cheese. Eat that in real life, you'd be dead. Or unalived. Okay. Still nothing? Alright, let's go with the wheat seeds then. And a couple of potatoes. Okay, let's try that again. Still no more. Ah. Okay. I think we can put rotten flesh in the compost bin in this. We can. Can't do that in real life. Oh, some mods it actually makes it into basically effectively poison. So that's a good use for the rotten flesh. We'll grab the rotten flesh and we'll make some more bone meal with that while we wait for more skeletons. I thought I heard a skeleton, so I'll check the boats as well. Wow, rotten flesh isn't very good for making bone meal, it seems. But we have a lot of beetroot seeds, so let's use those. I think one more will give us one more beetroot. Very slow. So glad we only need to make one lot of this. Alright. Let's just check if there's a... Yeah, there's a skeleton back there. I can see it. Skeleton with armor, no less. No bone meal, though. No bones, I should say. There's another skeleton. Oh, no carrot. Okay, there's some bones. I feel like the rates in their mob farm get better at night. Okay. Alright, so that should be 3, no, 2 beetroot in there, so we'll go another one when we get the chance. Another skeleton, nice. Let's see if we get the bone from that one. No bone, just arrows. Ah, and stuff is falling behind, okay. Did we get another zombie villager in there? No, it's still the same one. You have a zombie in there, though. Alrighty, moving on. Found a bug with the create mod. Oh yeah. Just the one. Do you have an axe or something? You have a bone. Oh, that's where the bone went. You picked it up. Okay. Alright, now we can make mouldy cheese, which you can also use for compost. Might do some of that. So running low on bone meal. And mouldy cheese is almost guaranteed to give you a level, but not entirely guaranteed. I do need to set up some more filters. What are they called? Not filters, some more... wow. Oh, okay, it's not guaranteed then. I think it's like 60% or something. We need to set up more... meshes? I forget what they're called. Should be able to make one with this and a few sticks. And wood. And then we'll get us some more cheese. String mesh. And the string mesh goes with sticks and logs. Or sticks and planks. It should be enough to make another 2. Improved strainer, that's the word. So we got cheese strainers, and then we got improved strainers. Okay, quick drink of water. My throat is getting a bit dry. A bit tickly, as it were. Alright. And let's see. Okay, need more beetroot. Let's hope for more. Let's hope for more skeletons then. More rotten flesh, some carrots. Okay, definitely skeletons there. Alright, we got over a stack of arrows, put those ones back. And another bone. Just put all the arrows together. Alright. More bones, perfect. Let's get this beetroot soup done. Beetroot stew. Okay, that's 4 more. That should hopefully do. And a bunch more beetroot seeds. So let's get ourselves 1 more bone meal. And let's give that one a try on the tree. And look, there we go. We got some more dense cheese. So those grain converted very quickly into cheese. But we're out of string until we get some time to make more. So we can make it from cheese strings and putting those into cheese curd. Or if we can get some spiders to drop down in the mob farm, we can obviously use string from spiders. And again, we're not... No bone meal. Alright. No bones, I should say. Okay, so... Queso. Unintentional cheese pun there. So when you have any kind of trapdoor in the offhand and you place a copycat panel against the side of a block, not the top side, it visually looks like that it's flat on the ground, even though the block outline is how you actually placed it. Okay. Interesting. Now, is this going to be our 1 bucket? No, it's 3 bowls and 1 sip. Okay. So we still need more beetroot. We got 1 more. Alright. So it's 800 millibuckets. Wow, it's a bucket of beetroot stew. It's a bit of a tall order by the sound of it. Oh, chainmail boots. Nice. You have a picture of what you mean? Oh, and a chainmail helmet too. Let's go with that. Nice. Alright, more bone meal. Awesome. Let's get these last few beetroot. Hopefully last few. 2. How many beetroot seeds? None. Seems to just not correctly set block data value. Okay. Alright, and we are completely out of beetroot seeds. Alright, so that's 6 bone meal. Should give us, hopefully, 1 more beetroot. We got sugar cane, then we can hopefully just start growing that. We got the 1 more beetroot. Let's see if that's enough. Visually it looks like it should be, but we don't know for sure. The exact value is supposed to be open true. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we got a creeper farm here. Not sure what I'm after now. I think I'm just after whatever I can get. Did you drop any armor? You'd be picking it up if they did anyway. Whoop. I think I'm missing... a block back there. Sort that out later. Like creeper. Oh, spider. We finally got the mob farming quest. Okay. Excellent. We can move on from that one. Okay. Now, that looks like it is enough. 3 bowls, 950 mil. Oh, come on. So 1 more beetroot. Gotta be 1 more. And we've got no fuel left, so let's try and grow that tree if it hasn't grown already. It has not. Hey, there we go. Right as we used up the bone meal. Now, let's get ourselves some of this to try and make bone meal with. We got enough saplings from the leaves, so I'll just take off everything on this side of the tree. And there should still be some saplings from leftover leaves. And that way, we get ourselves something to make bone meal with that's hopefully going to last a little longer. So that's the value it's supposed to be set to, but it's not being set to that value. I get that's what you're saying. Okay, we did get beetroot seeds. I just didn't notice before. Or maybe we only just got them. Okay, so we'll put those away. And we'll grab the slime ball. That'll be handy later. Okay. And we need that for sticks, that's right. So, use the ones in our inventory for sticks. Forgot to make more. Forgot to keep some of the logs, but that's fine. No, I know the logs are just there. Okay. In that case, we'll remember to keep the logs, and we'll take some more of the planks. Alrighty. One bucket, finally. Okay, so we get our bucket of beetroot soup. And we'll make another little section along here for throwing things in. Oops. We got 22 cheese curd in there. So let's put that aside and we'll grab all the cheese curd and then we'll just mine some more. I'll stop when we've got 30 in inventory. There we go. And we'll place one of those back in here. Oh, 33. Okay. That didn't work. That's fine. 33 will do. Alright, so over here we'll make another one of these, but this time we'll put the beetroot stew in it. And I think we'll increase our sky slime grass area as well. Put our XP cheese away. And our last bit of slimy leaves. And let's pick these up. Oops, not what I wanted. That's fine. That'll land down there. And we'll use some more of this cheese curd here. And we'll just let this one grow naturally. No rush for that. And then we'll get our beetroot stew here. Doesn't need to be flowing, it's just fun to have it flowing. And let's expand this a little bit as well. We do have a pillar of cheese curd down the bottom of the world, but we don't talk about that. No particular reason other than it's just I had a bit of a spill. It's like when you have a cobble generator that has a bit of a spill. Okay. Really need to eat some food, so let's do that. So I seem to have tabbed one of the quests that I didn't mean to tab. Alright, so what sort of food should we eat? Let's put these away as well for now until we got some stone. We do have red mushrooms and we do have brown mushrooms. We could just make some mushroom stew. That might be the simplest way to do it. We didn't bring brown mushroom. One brown mushroom. Okay. Red mushroom. Brown mushroom. Stew. And we'll do that again. Now, Sockside daisies, we're going to make restoration stew, which might be a good idea. But that'll... yeah, we'll do one more. That'll restore us for the moment. Okay. I'll put the bowl away. Could have eaten cheese, but I felt like eating stew. Alrighty, we'll put the beetroot seeds away. And we'll take some skyroot planks and build a little bit more around the bottom of the mob farm. Just because I don't like this. I don't like that this is... whoop. Alright, this is where we use the Forgiving Void to our advantage. And we try and land in the water next time around. Not quite, but we were close enough. We didn't die. Had protection on the chainmail boots, that's why. Alright. Well, in that case, we need to eat some cheese. There we go. And that was why I wanted to put wood around there so we didn't fall over. That's fine, we'll just put some more over here. We'll try that again, but we'll take out the skeleton first. This time we'll get the... okay, get the wood in place. And we'll make sure there's some torches up there as well. Stop that from becoming a place where mobs spawn. Okay. Stop the mob spawner from becoming a place where mobs spawn. Stop the mob spawner from becoming a place where mobs spawn where they're not meant to spawn. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, now, can we actually get the lava today? I don't think so, but we'll find out. So we've got chili cheese fondue, and we've got seared stone. Okay. You got the beetroot, so let's get the... what was it? Okay, so that grows grass. Potato seeds. We can get cocoa beans from with mushroom stew. Okay, so... and that's... 180 million buckets. Okay, so that's not much either, so... oh! Got the quest. Wooden beetroot stew. Okay. And sugarcane, wasn't it? So what's the recipe for that one? That was... ah, so that's the recipe for bamboo. So it's grass on beetroot soup. Easy. So just need to get some more... oh, I can use blue Stilton for compost as well, I think, but it's only 10%, not worth it. Alright. We'll go back to the mob farm. I'll need one more piece of cheese first. So did we lose? Oh, we must have lost a villager there. Oh well. All the better, because it means we've got room for witches when they finally spawn. We'll get to that. Alright, let's get some more mushrooms from Mycelium and make some mushroom stew. Pumpkin seeds, wasn't it? Yes. It's 180 millibuckets. Okay, so pumpkin seeds it is. One of those. $250 millibuckets. Okay. Oh, was it beetroot stew? It was beetroot stew, not mushroom stew, wasn't it? Oh well, we got one bowl of mushroom stew. I'll just double check that. It was beetroot soup. Yep. Okay. That's fine. So, let's grab that bowl. We don't even need to cast it. We can just... There we go. Perfect. Alright. Beetroot. Beetroot's the bane of my life. Okay. We just need them a little bit more is all, so... Oh. Perfect timing. Alright, so let's see how much one beetroot gets us. One sip. 50 millibuckets. Okay. So we need 4 beetroot, basically. What's happening with the mobs? We're not getting mobs anymore. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go for those... Go for those mycelium mushrooms after all. Grab our wooden knife for that. And we got 5 and 4. Okay. And of course we can do the whole seed thing. Too many seed types, unfortunately. So inventory fills up very quickly doing this. But it does give us access to some of the things that you would need a mob farm to get first, like carrots and potatoes. And grass. Alright. Coming up to the end of my stream time, which is just as well, because the energy levels are starting to get a bit low. But that's fine. All is fine. Getting a lot of seeds. This would have been great at the beginning of the run. Okay. Let's check on the mob farm and see if there's any more skeletons yet. Oh, there's something there. That'd be a skeleton, I think. Yep, skeleton alright. So just get those couple more mushrooms and there's a couple more beetroots we need. And then we'll get ourselves some sweet berries. So that's 2. I reckon we're going to need 1 more just to be annoying. Yep. That's going to leave us with 20 millibuckets of beetroot soup, which is going to be useless. But that is fine. A whole bunch of carrot seeds there. And a couple of beetroot seeds. That should be enough to... Yep. 1 more. All right. Alright, we can just literally make this into dirt too. Well, into more mycelium. Alright. Now what can we actually throw into the, I think it was melon seeds? Nope. Let's have a look at the quest book. Alright, we're nearly up to the end of stream time. We've got about another 10 minutes or so to go. Hey, Mr. Pickle. Give myself another half hour just to be on the safe side. Okay, so beetroot soup can convert grass. Ah, I thought we needed the grass, that's right. And we need cactus. Now the cactus was melon with chili cheese fondue. Okay. Cool. Sweet berries we already know. Cocoa beans already know. Bamboo already know. And glowberries we already know. Okay. We'll sleep and actually now we'll go to mob farm while it's dark and maybe we'll get some more skeletons. Hello, skeletons. Anyone home? Hey, skeleton. Perfect. Alright, so we just need one more beetroot at the moment. Oh. If you skeletons would care to drop your armor, that'd be most useful. And by armor I don't mean bones, but bones are good too. And we're finally back in bone meal for a while. For a few clicks at least. Alright, let's get that last beetroot, and then we'll sleep. Okay. Put the beetroot in to cook. Sleep, and we'll make ourselves some cocoa beans. No, sweet berries, that's right. Cocoa beans was the other one. Yeah, we got the sweet berries. I can use the bone meal to make more sweet berries. And that gives us a food that we can accidentally plant and hurt ourselves with. Yay! But we need that for glow berries as well, so... Alright. You can go away. So we've got the sweet berries out of the quests. The tasks. So we need bamboo, cactus, sugarcane. So that's right, for... we used all the bone meal, didn't we? Right, well, we'll go have a look for more skeletons. Just need one grass and I keep forgetting. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Perfect. Now, did you drop bone meal? Bone meal? Bones. You've got a bone, I know. You're just going to pick up all the bones. Hey, we got a witch. You can go in there. Now we just need apples, but that's going to be a while. They can stay there though. So we got our first witch. All right. I might as well plant the grass seed. Okay. We'll just try again for the zombie... No, not zombie villages, skeletons. Alright, how long have we been going? Minute, an hour 55. Okay. Almost time to wrap it up then. Well, we got more progress. We got more types of plants, and we finally got the spider kill in that was needed. Oh, that's right. We've got those leaves we can turn into bone meal as well. We just need that one grass, so I reckon it's worth it. Alright. 2 bone meal, that'll do us. Need 1 grass, and that'll do. Perfect. Alright. Here's... We'll get rid of the rotten flesh into the compost heap since we can. Yep. And there we go. Now we can get some sugarcane. Awesome. That's sugarcane down. Sugarcane and sticks will get us bamboo, and that'll get us a lot more stuff. Looks like a skeleton down there. Let's get bone meal sugarcane as well from memory. Thank you to all the mods that make things act a little bit more like they do in Bedrock. Yep, you're definitely a witch. And we've still got no bones. Okay. I am close to 400 subs. I actually got up to 395, but I lost 3 subs for some reason. Might have been I posted too many shorts. And I don't normally post shorts. Seems to annoy some people for some reason. Now, I'm pretty sure this will work. Yes. Do you mind? Alright, XP cheese can go in the XP chest, or go in the chest with everything else. Wooden chili cheese, wooden seared stone, so we're getting close to some of that. I think it was seared stone and cheese. Fondue. So let's make some of that. See if we can cheese the progression a little bit. Get some things we'll need later on and quickly get through those. And we're not going to need more beetroot stew in a hurry. So we'll pop that seed melter back on. And we'll get ourselves some cheese fondue. So we'll just take 2 for the moment. So we'll see how much 1 gets us. Nothing, because we don't have enough sticks in there. Alright, I'll put 8 sticks in there. See how much 1 cheese gets us, and then we'll figure out how many I put in. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm up to at the moment in terms of subs. Okay, 360 meg, so 360 millibuckets. So that should be a bucket. 1 bucket, 80 millibuckets. That's fine. Again, we don't need the extra. We have ways of getting cheese without doing that. Okay. Now this is where it gets a little bit cheesy. Because now that we have these 2 items from memory, we can make more cheese and start making cheese clusters, which is a way of getting different types of materials. Alright, we might leave it there with that one in the inventory, or in the chest to grab later. And we'll just check on how we're going with that mob farm. Yeah, hopefully once I get my next Terrainless Super Plant video edited, I'll end up with a few more subs. Finally crack 400. So the closer I get to 400, the closer I get to 500. And it would be really nice to get to the point of basic monetization. And be able to talk to people. Oh, doesn't matter. We've got no room for more. Yeah, be able to have people give me donations while I'm streaming. It'd be amazing. Don't know if I'm actually making any, but it'd be a nice feeling when I finally do. Okay, so we have bone meal. Let's get a couple more. Bedrock style growing of sugarcane is so much easier. Alright, so we've got 4 sugarcane, which means we should now be able to make bamboo. So put the sugarcane like this and splint it. Effectively, we get... No, the other way around then, maybe. Oh, it's string as well. Okay. Do we have 2 string? I think we might have 2 string left. Oh, exactly what we need. Perfect. So yeah, basically if we splint the sugarcane, it turns into bamboo. It's kind of funny. You got 1 bamboo. Of course, once you got 1 bamboo, you got more bamboo. And this does not need to be next to water, so we can place it wherever. I'll just place it there for now. And just for fun to have something other than... There we go. Something other than sky slime or skyroot wood. Enough to make 1 piece of bamboo wood. Which I think we need for something later anyway. There we go. And of course we can plant more bamboo. Was that sugarcane? That was sugarcane. 500 by the end of the year, maybe sooner. I reckon sooner. I just need to actually start doing more edited content. It's just having the time to edit stuff seems to be a difficult thing to do. All right. Getting there. Let's just grab the XP that's sitting there, and we'll get that one. And the bone meal. Off we go. Okay. Alright, we're a little bit over the 2-hour mark now, so I might start wrapping things up, but definitely got some progress to be proud of. But what we might do, have a look at what's coming up in the quest book. So it wants us to get the nether quartz first, I think. Yeah, it wants us to get the nether quartz before we progress to more stuff. So we'll do that. That's pretty easy. We can do that by the end. Do that basically by the end of stream, just by blowing some stuff up. got to be a player-caused explosion, not a creeper explosion, unfortunately. So we'll just grab all of that. And we'll just do a few more of these. Yeah, working on the pace of videos does take even longer. But my first Tyrannus Superflat video went really well. And I think doing it in 1.21.5 will really go well, because it's a data pack that's already ready for 1.21.5. And I'm going to add to the hardcore challenge, trying to get the cool and warm chickens, because they are possible. But the other cool and warm variant mobs won't be, because it's just the plains biome and the overworld. But because it has nether and end available, if I can survive to get to those in Tyrannus, then it could be a lot of fun. Alright, so I got the EFLN, and I think I just need to make a large area. Yeah, I'll make it a little pillar, and I'll do it on top of a pillar. So if I make it big enough, got one more over here. If I maybe go over here, and drop these, and throw the EFLN at it. I need to get the EFLN though. Alright, let's jump into the water then to get down. We'll just pillar up again later. Okay, so pillar up again. Should really be making ladders, but can't be bothered. Well, let's pillar up here. Perfect. So if we drop these here, then throw the EFL in, that should hopefully... Did they land? I hope they landed. Okay. Let's just... If that didn't work, we've got to make another one. I think they landed on the stairs or in the beetroot stew. Which is fine, as long as they land somewhere I can pick them up. Yes, they did. I got 5 nether quartz. That's all that was needed. How many did I actually get? 10. Cool, twice as many as I needed. Awesome. Even if I lost some, I got the amount I needed. No stone yet, but I'm getting closer. So I got nether quartz, and let's see. So now I need the alloyer. Once I get the alloyer, I can make the lava, and then I can make the stone. So we might just go through to that one. Seared fuel tank and scorched alloyer. Okay, so the recipe for that one is scorched brick for the scorched alloyer and seared fuel tank. So that's what we need. The no, we didn't need the quartz yet. We can do it with glass. Okay, so seared fuel tank. That's going to be 24 bricks. Okay, and the other one's going to be seared bricks. So let's see. Do we need the other stuff yet? I think it's the next stage where we can sort of skip across and come back to it. Do we have sand left? Sand. We have clay. We have grout already. Perfect. Alright, might be a good time to see about the gold. We need to melt that first, never mind. Okay, so we've got an ingot red sand cast, that'll do us, and we just need a bit more sand. Alright, that'll give us enough for one of the tanks. So we need more sand. One seared fuel tank. Cool. 1,000 millibuckets of seared stone. And that can make us a few more bricks. So let's get some more clay. Not clay, more sand. In fact, let's use that tank to get that 1,000 millibuckets back again. Empty out the melter. And let's see. Quickest way to do this. Yeah, quickest way to do this is going to be to skip forward a little bit and go back. So, to do that, let's grab a couple of these things. So grab that one and that one. And we'll make ourselves a cobble gen style thing. Skip forward with some of our future knowledge from this mod pack. It's going to be much quicker to get the tanks going. Actually, put that back, and we'll go that one and that one. Okay. Use the pick for that one. Okay, so we got coal nuggets, we got gold. We'll sleep. And we'll clean this up a bit. Hello. How you going, Danny? Alright. So you can see we're starting to get some other resources. So let's make a new chest down here. I'll start putting things in the chest. So need cleaning up later, but we're starting to get some of the stuff that we're going to need to progress anyway. Like copper we're going to need for sure. Now you can see some of that stuff is being burnt up, and it's being burnt up by the seared stone. So let's use a crafting table to make some slabs. So no stone, we've got seared stone. Now I might just move that chest over here. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just break the chest. Move the chest closer so we can just put stuff straight into it. So as you can see, we're starting to get some other things. And we're getting cheese directly. So this is something we're meant to be working towards, but really easy to do before you're meant to, so... we can just use the pick for it. So skipping forward a little bit to get this bit done faster, because it's easier to do once we actually have these resources. A bunch of cheese blocks there. Gold will be handy as well, because we can use that for casting stuff. And we've got some iron nuggets as well. So let's quickly progress through this. Look at that, we've nearly got... and we're getting bricks as well. See, look at all those bricks we're getting. So we don't even have to cast the bricks. We're just mining them. It gets us a bucket load of bricks without much effort. So we'll use those bricks. We'll get some sand, and we'll turn... we'll get some sand by making some red cheese. And we'll get those tanks. First, we'll just clean these guys up. We're going to need some bone meal to do this anyway. Now, I've gone for 2.5 hours. I reckon we've got just enough time to maybe get some lava today. Give myself another half hour to finish up, but I hope to not take that long. We're going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I reckon we can do it pretty quickly if we put our minds to it. Alright. So yeah, this is skipping ahead a little bit. Breaking the progression chain. Let's see if we can get that stone. Or at least the lava so we can make the stone. Alright, so bone meal. Now the bone meal we needed for making the cheese, so we can make the glass, so we can make the stone, make the things. Okay, and we've got clay there, so we can make more grout. So we can make more nether grout. We need, what's it again we need for the, it's chili cheese. Okay, yeah. So, bone meal, so that's 16. That should be enough for should be enough for enough to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8. Okay, so there's our 16 orange dye. Means 4 red Leicester cheese. All the cheese down the bottom, that's fine. We'll just use the cheese down there. Use the crafting table. Okay. So, for sand we need. Okay, that's 4 red sand, perfect. So I'll turn 2 of those into glass. That bow will do for smelting. And we'll chuck I don't know, some sticks in there or something. The pickaxe. The pickaxe. The wooden hoe should be just enough to get, 2 glass. That's all we need. Okay, and that'll get us... with those, that'll get us the seared tanks. So there's our 3 seared tanks. And let's see. So scorched alloy was 5 scorched bricks. Okay, so we've got 1 scorched grout. Nether grout. If we just do a soul sand, gravel, and magma cream, or the other option is chili cheese fondue, 360 megabytes of that onto some grout. So we can make some more grout. Make sure we've got some gravel. Yep, more gravel. 1 grout's all we need. Perfect. Keep the spare red sand. And we had 3 grout left already, so that's good. And it was 360 megabytes of chili cheese fondue. I'll make, so we're going to need probably a little bit more chili cheese. Let's see about getting bone meal. I'm not bone meal at the moment, so let's eat some regular cheese. And 1 more. Perfect. Okay. Right, so pop these in here. And let's chili cheese is what we needed, so bone meal really. Can we bone meal bamboo? I feel like we should be able to, but I don't think we can. Bone meal. Can we compost bamboo? Oops. Broke my armor. We can't compost bamboo. Okay. Never mind then. We can compost cheese though. Especially moldy cheese. Alright, let's try for some more. Try for some more mobs. Doesn't look like there's any there. Alright. Fix this up later so we can collect things faster, but for the moment. Alright, so there's some gold. And some iron. Okay. First gold ingot. Second iron ingot. And there's a skeleton. Excellent. Okay, that's 4. That's enough for one more cheese. We can just buy the chili cheese as well. I want to do it legit without buying stuff from the shop for as long as possible. There are some steps that I'm going to want to skip, and I'm going to need as much XP cheese as I can possibly cheese my way into. Alright, so orange dye there. Okay, that's a third red Leicester. Hopefully this will be enough. And let's go with that one. Should work. Okay, so that's way more than we need, but that's good. And I still have grout, I just have grout, so... Second nether grout, regular grout, back to the regular grout. Alright, we're just over the 2.5 hour mark. I reckon we'll be ready to set up to be ready to get lava next time. So very close. Oh, look at that. We've got exactly enough to make one more. Alright, so that's 2.5 hours now. That's Kofi Streambot just ticking over. And we'll just take that one back. Get the nether grout in here. Get the sand to make the sand casts. Should have done the gold one, but it's too late now. Because we already melted all of the other stuff, so boom. So that's 4 bricks. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more. We can cheese this one as well with the bricks, but I'm gonna try and do it the way we're meant to be doing it at this progression level. Just gonna take one more brick than we've actually got. Oh no, we've got enough for 2 more bricks. Cool, that's perfect then. Just need a little more sand, so grab one of these tanks. Grab that for a sec. Get that one. Melt it. Put that down, that down. And now we've got a reusable cast at the expense of 1 brick, and we've got enough to make 2 more bricks, so that works out perfectly. Although I think we need a few more, now that I remember. Because I think we need to have something else inside it from memory. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, and if we've got everything we need to make it next time, we'll just make it next time. Yeah, so we need a scorched ingot gauge. Which means we need 4 more scorched bricks and nether quartz. Or the other one we need, if it's not the ingot gauge, is a fuel gauge. The fuel gauge is the same thing, just in a different position. Okay, so that's 2 more. Oh, we've got 1 more nether grout there. So there's 2 more nether grout required, which means a little more of everything. Let's see, we have no skeletons at the moment. So I think we'll wrap it up, but we're almost ready for lava next time. Alright. Yeah, we'll sleep to get rid of the rain. Just while we still can. Did. Yep. Okay, so the rain didn't go away. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll cheese it a little bit more. With some nether grout. We'll make a... Next time I think we'll make a bunch of nether grout as well. And we'll make the scorched... Actually... We could probably get away with it with what we've got. So... Yeah, we'll give it a go. Okay, so... We really need the bone meal though. We'll do it next time. It's raining and I want to finish up. But we have progress. So let's finish up here. With this in view. Ready to go next time. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching, those of you that have done so. Thank you for following on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube, or both. And I will see you in the next one, but for the moment I'll just get the outro music going. Alrighty, and that will be that track. Cobblestone generator, which is appropriate. We'll actually be going for cobblestone generator next time. Alright, and I'll save and quit. And next week, we should be getting lava. Finally. We're very close. Once we get lava, it's moving on to that next stage. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been going for a lot longer than I normally would though, so I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm going to say thank you to my 2 patrons remaining at the moment, which is... Fantastic Soap and my most recent patron, and Oniaro, who's been, I think it was my first patron or second patron, and has been a patron for the longest out of the ones we've got at the moment. If you want to support the channel, you can of course join the Patreon. It's $2.50 US a month, I think, or something small like that, about the price of a fancy coffee. Helps out a lot, pays for the server hosting, not that I'm using a server in this particular one. It pays for my server hosting if I can get enough people on Patreon. But if not, that's fine. If you don't have the funds for that, not a problem at all. No obligation, just nice if you can. And music, of course, is by Apollo Music. And thank you very much to Catsmith for joining tonight, and Mr. Pickle. And some of the other regulars. Thank you to Mermaid Brigade for being here tonight as well. And Danny Young, you're starting to become a regular as well. Good to see you again. And Capdot, good to see you. It's been a while. Alright. As you can probably see, I'm close to 400 subscribers, hoping to get to 500, and close to 50 followers on Twitch. So try and reach both of those milestones as soon as I can. It'd be lovely. So if you enjoy what you see, keep an eye out for my edited videos. I might be doing a few more shorts as well. But the next edited video will be it's planned to be a Tyrannus Super Flat Hardcore video. I may have a channel update out before then though. We'll see how that goes. Do a April channel update. So it's been a while since I've done one. And I'll also be looking at doing Tyrannus. I'll be looking at doing Skyflat on the weekend for my next stream. So that'll be Sunday my time, or Saturday for a lot of you, Saturday evening for most of the world. Because I'm in Australia, of course, I'm 10 hours ahead, having gone out of daylight savings. Alright, got a little bit of quiet there, just let that play through. Again, thank you to Apollo Music for the music. It's commissioned pieces, but I quite like them, and they've got a bit of a theme to them as well. So Too High to Die, which is good for things like Skyblock and Skyflat, and also great for Terrainless Superflat. And then, of course, Puddle, which is something you get quite a lot when you're making muddy puddles. And you're trying to do things in the early stages. I don't actually have mud puddles as such in Minecraft, but fun to think about mud puddles in the context of these games. Play Terraria as well, so in Skyblock there, and mud was absolutely necessary to get jungle. And of course, this track that we're just listening to now is Cobblestone Generator. It's just about finished, so I'll say goodnight, and thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream or video, or short.